At the age of 27, Ron Walsh noticed an ad in the University of Saskatchewan's newspaper asking for volunteers to referee games for an intramural 8-man football league. No experience necessary, and he decided to give it a try. It was a humble beginning to what would become a lifelong career.
They were just about to commence with a new intramural 8-man tackle football league. So I answered the ad, and they were signing up anybody they could get because they didn't have a lot of help. So what they did was essentially they gave me a rule book, a penalty flag, and a whistle. It's all yours, Ron, kind of thing.
Starting in 1962, Walsh became one of the province's most passionate football officials. He worked games at all levels: local tackle leagues, junior and senior high school, junior men's football, and collegiate football. In 1975, he helped found the Saskatchewan Amateur Football Officials Association, serving as the association's executive secretary from its inception until 2005. Walsh also took it upon himself to become a certified course conductor, helping other officials improve their skills through clinics and workshops. In 1980, he became the regional director for Manitoba and Saskatchewan on the executive committee of the Canadian Football Officials Association, a post he would hold until 2000. Along the way, Ron never stopped officiating. Within the Canadian Junior Football League, Walsh became the officials assigner for all national semi-final and Canada Bowl games from 1979 to 1990. At the collegiate level, Walsh was one of the first football officials from Western Canada to work a Vanier Cup game. He also has the distinction of being one of the few Canadian officials to work an international game, the now defunct Can-Am Bowl, in 1978 and 79.
As an amateur football official in Canada, I'm most particularly proud of the association with the Officials Technical Committee, Committee of Football Canada, which was given the mandate of developing standardization techniques for football officiating across Canada.
In addition to his football duties, Walsh found time to volunteer as a starter and starter's assistant at track meets in and around Saskatoon. He eventually worked to become one of only 2 Level 5 starters in the province, qualifying him for international events. As such, he has worked at meets and events like the World University Games in 1983 and the World Track and Field Championships in 2001. Ron helped develop courses for starters and starters' assistants for Athletics Canada's official certification program and has earned credentials as a national evaluator and clinician. In his more than 44 years of officiating, Ron has earned many awards and honors. Among those are the Tom Cheney Award in 2000 for outstanding contribution and service towards the improvement of football officiating in Canada, the G. Sidney Halter Memorial Award in 2006, presented by the Canadian Football League to an amateur official who's demonstrated officiating excellence and has made a great contribution to Canadian football officiating consistently over the years. And he also earned a spot on the Athletics Canada's Wall of Honor in 1985.
A thing that's been going through my mind for ever since some of these different awards have come up is, if you stick around long enough, some nice things can happen to you. And being inducted into 2 halls of fame, if you like, is a big item because you're there with people in all sports. Those who are builders, and that's the category I'm in, those who are athletes, whom you've helped become good athletes in your own way, and coaches and teams.